What's up, dancers? Welcome back to the channel. It has been a minute since I've made one of these videos for you guys. I've been very busy running my course, Yoga for Dance Academy, which, if you're interested, the next round will be open for enrollment starting January 2021. But today I'm here to share with you a really fun, really potent mobility yoga workout. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know I've been talking a lot about mobility lately, and mobility is when you combine your strength and your flexibility to bring your body the most potent, full range of motion in a safe, healthy way that truly honors your limitations and honors your joints, and it really helps you really tune into what's going on with your body. So I know a lot of dancers are super focused on like just getting their flexibility. They want the splits, they want the over splits, they want to be able to like hold their leg up over their head and do like crazy back bends. But then they're not so much focusing on the strengthening part of that. And if you are just flexible without equal strength, like if you can only, get your leg and hold it above your head, but the second you let go, you don't have the strength to hold it there, that means that you need to work on your mobility. So mobility is about your active range of flexibility, whereas most flexibility that dancers are trying to get is just very passive, just like sitting in a splits or something, when really, unless you're like in Cirque du Soleil, where it truly is part of the dance that you're just holding yourself in a crazy contorted position, most of dancing doesn't just require you to just be like, "Woo, okay, I'm dancing." Like, no, you need to have the strength to move your legs around, to have flexibility and strength to carry you through the dance. And that's what really makes professional dancers so powerful, is that they have that equal balance of strength and flexibility. They are really using their full range of motion in the joints, and they have the strength and stability to back it up. So they're not just putting all of their weight into their joints and putting pressure there. They're not moving in a way that's unhealthy for their body that could cause injury. So mobility is just a great way to get your strength and flexibility in at the same time. So this is a lot of dynamic movement. It's a lot of full body movement, and it's a lot of active stretching as well. So in this class, I want you to really focus on, one, using your booty, making sure that those glutes are active. It's super easy to just let your calves and your quads overcompensate and let your glutes kind of just like, not really participate. So I really want you to actively use your butt to get off the floor, use your butt in the squats, like use that booty. I want you to feel that burn. I also want you to really focus on where your knees are tracking and making sure that they're not falling in or rolling out, and that you're really making sure that they're tracking forward over your toes. And then with your toes, make sure you're not gripping the floor, make sure you're not rolling in on your arches or out on the edges, all right? So just really be aware of your lower body. That's mostly what we're gonna be working today. And as always, moving with your breath and really focusing on that core engagement. Give your spine some support as well. All right, guys, let's get started. Grab your water. Let's get into it. All right, y'all, so we are going to start on the floor on our backs today. You can just let your knees be bent. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your stomach. Let's tune into the body. Taking some nice, big, cleansing exhales. Letting anything go from your day. Just coming into this space here and now to be with your body. Inhale, stretching out long from your toes to your fingers. Exhale, pull your core down. Draw those knees in, give yourself a little rock, side to side. Awesome, hugging that right knee in, left leg extends out, give that a little rock here. Beautiful, and taking that leg across the body, opening up into a twist. Now we're gonna inhale, reaching towards that left hand, up and away, like you're really lengthening out of the pelvis. Exhale, open, ground that right shoulder, and again, moving with the breath. Exhale, open. Last time. creating that big circle. And exhale, roll back to the center, taking a half baby here, grounding down through that left hip. Beautiful, extending back down, and the left leg in. Give it a little squeeze on the rock. And taking the twist here, circling that arm, reaching across. Upwards, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, open. Exhale back to center and taking that half baby here, opening up the hips. And down. Bringing your legs in. You're going to drop and swing to the left, center, and swing. So keeping your shoulders grounded and swinging side to side here. Really starting to loosen up that hip joint. Giving the fascia a little bit of a swing and a bounce. Helps it loosen up, helps it awaken. Let this be easeful. Really feel that swing. This feels good. Just stay here all day and do this. Let's just do this for the workout, yeah? All right, y'all. You are going to rock back and rock up, coming onto your tabletop here, taking a couple cat-cows. And then take a couple circles here, just awakening the spine, getting into your body. Beautiful. Coming into a low goddess squat here. Just let your hips go side to side a little bit. Again, just loosen up those hips. Make sure that you are using your glutes to keep your knees tracking outwards. Don't let them fall in. All right, and twist, center, drop, center. Now use the arms, twist, squat, open, drop, open. Feels so good. Internally rotate, externally rotate. Dropping that left knee, right arm up. Beautiful, coming up, bringing one hand to the front of your pelvis, one hand behind, pulling your core in. You can test your balance too. Move that leg side and back, really pulling your core in for some stabilization. If you really want to challenge yourself, try straightening that leg. Ooh, yes. This is such a good challenge to really see how your core affects your stability. Woo. Beautiful. Coming forward and just taking a nice stretch here, but I don't want you to just sink down and let your hips go. I want you to tuck that pelvis, squeeze that left glute, and lengthen through the spine. Beautiful. Tuck that back toe. Coming up. Center and switch. Other side, bring your hands to your pelvis, core in, tall spine, tap, 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 tap. See if you want to straighten that leg. This is a very humbling exercise. Breathing, relax those shoulders down. Beautiful, bringing it center, taking that lunge, tuck the pelvis, find that neutral pelvis here. No arching and dropping. Squeeze that right glute. Inhale, lengthen up. Look at your knee, make sure it's tracking forward. Beautiful, tuck that back toe, lift off. And come to the center here. Going to drop, drop. So rotate, rotate. Have fun with it. Look at what your knees are doing. Make sure every time you are tracking over those feet. Beautiful, center coming up, hands to a lotus, reach up. Exhale, squatting down, pressing out through the knees. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up, drawing energy up from the earth. Exhale down from the sky. Last time. Beautiful, taking a moment here, stretch. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Beautiful, and hopping together, coming to the top of your mat. I'm gonna get into some lunges. So, what you're gonna do here is right leg up, extend back, really coming into a nice long low lunge. Drop that back knee, coming back, flipping into a malasana squat here. Back to center. Let's see, right leg up, left leg up. So you're gonna go back, back, forward, drop, forward, up. So really when you're coming up, you wanna squeeze through that front glute and send it down to the floor. All right, so we're gonna go side to side, move at your own pace, move with your own breath. Keep that front knee tracking forward. Booty squeeze and back. Reach forward. Core in, booty squeeze. Back. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Make sure you're not rolling in or out on your foot. Nice and centered. Exhale to lift. Yeah, really squeeze, draw that core in. And now, if you want to take it a step further, you can come to warrior three and then up. All right, so from here, up, back. Powerful. Even though we're moving fast, stay in that yogic mindset. Really being aware of what's going on in your body. One more each side. Woo, losing my balance here. Right, and this feels so much more like a dance. And in dance, you want to have this same kind of awareness in your body. Last time. You want to have the same kind of awareness as you're moving. Coming up, exhale, forward fold. Shake the head out, no. And here, to avoid locking into your knees, bring your weight into the balls of your feet and find a micro bend. Breathing deeply, and as you exhale, pull that core in to support your spine as you roll up. Taking those feet nice and wide here. We're going to take a nice malasana squat. So here, you really need to use your glutes to keep those knees pressing outwards. I don't want to see this. That is a recipe for knee injury. So make sure you're nice and centered, glutes rotating, really active. Take a little pulse here. Bounce, bounce, squeeze to lift, squeeze. So right, we're getting this stretch, but we're also working our strength in our end range of the stretch. Beautiful, can you hold here and take a little hip circle, arms up. Ooh, you feel your quads start to burn, squeeze your glutes. Beautiful, pressing up. Shake it out. So what I'm doing here is a little static shake. You're just shifting your weight really fast side to side and letting your booty jiggle. It's actually really good for your fascia. All right, guys, time to get the core activated a little bit. So you're gonna come down into a malasana. you're going to drop onto that leg. Drop with control, so use the strength of this leg to lower you down. Extend. Core. Use your glutes here. Spread those toes. Make sure you are nice and centered and you're not doing any weird thing like that to come up, down. Pull that core in as you exhale. Point that toe. Squeeze the glutes to lift up. All right, let's take 10. Really mindful here. There's a lot going on, so can you stay present with yourself, present with your breath, present with your body? How are you going to make this yoga? With your mindset, with your awareness. Yoga is a state of mind, not necessarily a set of movements. Can you send some love and gratitude to your body during a challenging class like this? Whew, we have a minute. Last one. Beautiful. So while we're down here, take another hip mobility. So this is going to be something really potent for all my ballerinas out there, especially that want to have those nice, beautiful grand rondins en l'air, or anyone who wants some nice full leg extensions. Here's where we're going to do my queens. Lift those legs up, pull that core in, nice tall spine, no collapsing like this. Then we're going to drop, circle around, use that glute to bring it around, pull your core in, arms to fit, then here we are in pigeon, getting a stretch while also strengthening. This is one of my favorites, so let's take it side to side. Really here, squeeze to lift all the way around. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Oh yeah, this works. Your hip mobility so much. Really work from the glutes here. Hold the core in, support that spine. Let's get it. I hope you guys are getting as sweaty as I am. Really look down to your core. Make sure it's not puffing out at all. Pull it up and in, especially here. Can you relax your shoulders and keep the tension out of your neck and upper body? Y'all got this. 4 more. Point those toes. Stay mindful, stay in the present moment. And 1. Coming around, bring that leg behind you. And bending it, coming into a little double stag here. Wipe the sweat off your face. So here's what we're gonna do. You can either have one hand on, one hand off, both hands off, or both arms up. This is the most challenging, so pick your poison. We're going to lift and lift. So really using that rotation, those glutes active here. This is a great way to work your hip mobility rotation because you can't use the floor to cheat at all. So lifting, attitude. Pull that core in, turn towards your front leg. 20, 19, 18, you got this. 17, shoulders down. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Squeeze at the top. 11, 10, 9. Find length to the spine. 8, 7, 6, 5, your mermaid. Ooh. Oh yes, so you can just be here or working towards getting that foot in your elbow pit and opening up here for a little stretch. Releasing back, coming back to the center. Hold for a moment, really pull that core in. Breathe, shoulders down and back. And transitioning to the other side. Pick your poison with the arms and let's lift. 20, 18. Point that toe, wing that foot, have that nice attitude. 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, and 1. All right, taking that mermaid. The benefit too of working your mobility is that you get really warm really fast, and then when you do want to just practice your passive flexibility here, you're a lot more warm, so it's a lot safer to stretch your muscles. Release that with control. Bring it back around. Coming forward. Stepping back to a downward facing dog. Shake your head out no. Walk out through the feet a couple times, really strong through the hands. Beautiful, rippling forward, one vertebra at a time, coming to a plank. Exhale, lowering down onto your belly. Time for a little back mobility. So as great as, trying to stretch back and get your back nice and flexible, what's actually going to help you in your dancing and things like arabesques and leaps and just really keeping good posture wherever you are is to do this. So bring your right hand behind your head, out like this, left arm forward, going to lengthen to lift. Really pointing those toes, reaching the toes and fingers away from each other as you lift, squeezing with the glutes and the back body here. Right, because this requires flexibility and strength. Got 8, 7, 6, move nice and slow. Really hold at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and other side. Left arm behind the head, and make sure that it's actually out. You're not just collapsing here. Right arm forward, bring your toes together, and exhale. 10, 9, lengthen to lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, oh my gosh, fight for it. 2, 1, coming down, pressing up, and back to child's pose, breathing into the back of the body. Expanding into the back of the ribs. Beautiful, coming forward, tuck the toes, back to downward facing dog, shake your head out no. Take a moment, catch your breath. And rippling forward into that nice strong plank, pulling your belly button up and in towards your spine. Take a little rendezvous, so holding this nice strong plank. Make sure you're not sinking into your shoulders. Don't dump into your elbows or wrists. You want to press into the floor. Really lift up and away. Pull the core in. And I want you to try and keep the spine and the pelvis stable and not moving around as you round it up. Side to side. Press into the floor, pull the core in. Move with the breath. Exhale. We've got 6, 5, 2, 1, and back. Downward facing dog. Rachel, inhale, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, coming forward. Turn out that back leg. Cartwheeling up to nice strong warrior 2. Oh my gosh, here we are. So, arms out, grounding down through the floor, down to that back outer edge of the foot, squeezing the glutes, pulling the inner thighs together, supporting those hips. Reaching forward, sinking nice and low through our side angle here, making sure that your knees pressing out, not falling in, glutes active. And to make it mobility, you're gonna lift that other arm off. Pull that core in, squeeze that glute. Active stretching, shoulders away from the ears. Beautiful. Coming up, straightening that leg with control. Don't just jam it back into that locked knee. Straighten with control. And then reach towards the front, squeezing the thigh here, and coming down, just gently resting your hand on the front of your foot. So we're not just collapsing here and sinking into our joints. We are active. Pulling the core in, squeezing the glutes, pull up on the kneecap. Oh yeah, triangle's way more of a workout. Come on up. And we're gonna switch sides. Taking that warrior 2. Checking with your alignment. Knee sending forward. Tracking where it needs to. Grounding down through the back. Squeeze the glutes, find this inner lift. Coming forward, side angle, sink nice and low. Get that stretch. And then squeeze the glutes, pull the core in to lift off. Shoulders down. And breathe. Y'all got this. Stay in the present moment. Squeeze those glutes. Building strength in our end range. Beautiful. Straighten with control. Leaning forward. And opening. Just gently placing that hand here. Pull that core up. Squeeze the glutes. So strong. And coming up, beautiful. So turning both of your feet out now. This will be our last mobility exercise. Then we'll do a little bit of a cool down. So, side lunge. I see a lot of dancers just coming down here and chilling out and like really stretching into this, which is okay, but then they can't get back up. So we want to have the strength to sink low and then come back up. Other side. And press. Shoulders down and back. Can you make sure that your toes are spreading on the floor and not gripping or holding on? Exhale. So we are stretching in this nice stretch through the inner thighs and the hips and strengthening. So now if you have to go and do some like cool move in this kind of position, you're gonna have no problem giving yourself the strength to do it. So mess around, have some fun with your arms. Experiment. What would you do? How can you actually incorporate this into your dancing? Don't forget about that booty. Four. 3. 1. And coming down. down, you guys. Take those knees side to side here. Good job. All right, coming forward with your legs facing the front, reaching that right arm up and over towards the inner arch of that left foot. Pull that core in, nice strong back as you lift up here. Taking a twist, reaching forward and back, forward and back. Pulling that leg up towards you, and then see if you can let go and lift it and hold it. Beautiful. Bending that leg, crossing it over to the right side, planting that right hand, you're going to press to lift. Getting a nice stretch through that outer hip. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Lift and pivot. Both feet parallel. Press your weight into that left foot. Squeeze the glutes to lift that right leg up for a standing split. So make sure you're not locking into your knees here. Squaring off the hips, so you're not opening like this, but squaring off and really having to use the glutes to lift that leg up. Relax the back of the neck. You're going to tap down. Inhale, exhale, squeeze to lift. 2, 3, don't lock into that left leg. 4, 5, beautiful, bend that knee, reach that left arm back for that foot. Inhale, lengthen. And we are strengthening as we stretch. So really strong through that left leg, don't just sink into the knees. Make sure your weight is evenly distributed throughout that foot. Release with control, squeeze, squeeze to lengthen. And lower it back down. Reversing out of it the same way we came into it. Awesome, left arm up. Reaching for that inner arch of the right foot. Core pulling in. Coming up nice and strong. Inhale forward. Pulling that core in. Beautiful, drawing that leg towards your body. Shoulders down, and then see if you can let go and hold. Oh yeah, some active stretching for sure. Bend that leg, bring it to the left side. Pivot onto that left hip, pressing up. Stretching through that side body. And squeeze. Exhale down. Last time, lift. Pivoting to come to that pyramid for a moment. And then pressing off nice and strong to that right side. Squeeze the left glute to lift that leg up so you're not just here. You are actively having to lift because your hips are squared. Work those glutes. Make sure you're not locking into that right leg. Bring your weight forward into your toes and have a tiny little micro bend. So be active, squeeze that glute. Drop for 5, squeeze to lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend at the knee. Now you can open that hip a little bit. Inhale, lengthen, long neck. Squeeze that right leg, don't lock into the joints. Release with control, active booty, as you reverse out of this. Good job, my friend. Shake out those legs. Beautiful, inhaling up. Exhale, forward fold. Now you can relax for a moment. Breathing deeply, begin to slow down the breath. Releasing all of that carbon dioxide out of the body. Make your exhales nice and long. Beautiful. Crossing that right leg over the left. You're gonna inhale tall. Exhale, using your core to turn you, and then take the twist. So what I see happening a lot is people just like cranking themselves into this pose, when really you should be letting your body tell you, okay, well, if this is as far as I can go using my core strength, that's where I need to be, and not trying to crank yourself open with your arms. Just taking a stretch here, shoulders down and back. Beautiful. Switching, left leg cross. Inhale, arms up. Use your core, use your obliques to twist you. And when you can't go any farther, then you can let your arms come down. And then breathe there. And of course, if your body feels like it wants to open to the twist more on its own without you having to like crank yourself into it, then of course do that. But it's about finding that edge first, finding that place where, you're in the pose, you're feeling it, but you're not like cranking yourself, you're not tense, you can still breathe easily. And then going from there. Beautiful, legs in front, bring them up, and taking a double stag here, so really tucking that right leg back. You're gonna inhale, squeeze, lift the pelvis, tuck a little bit, find length in the spine, and then lowering down either onto your forearms or all the way down to the ground. Or if you want even more, you can take that left leg and hug it into your chest here. Cooling down. We definitely got a lot of stretching in, but it's nice to do a little bit at the end when you're nice and warm. So always doing the deep stretching when you're warm. When you're getting ready to warm up for class, you should be doing mobility exercises rather than just static, passive stretch holds, okay? Because those mobility things are going to lengthen your muscles, but they're also going to activate them. They're also going to get the blood flow going to them and get them switched on. Whereas if you're just trying to do a static stretch when you're not warm, that's really not the best for your body, and it's not going to have you feeling ready to go for your dance class. Gently letting that go, rolling to that left side to press up, and taking the stretch on the other side. Lifting up, squeeze, tuck the pelvis, lowering down slowly, all the way to the ground, or with that leg in, you decide. Closing the eyes, going inwards. Really nice and deep, switching into a parasympathetic nervous system state. So we just took the nervous system up, really spiked the heart rate, got nice and sweaty, and now we're bringing things down back to a rest, restore, recover, digest, healing mode. Beautiful. Roll onto that right side, and then onto your back. Bringing your legs up, and you can just stay here if you'd like, or going into a full shoulder stand, using your arms to give you support, pulling your core in. And if you'd like to take one leg down behind you, get a little split stretch here, that is totally fine. Just make sure your core is giving you support. Gently rolling back down, taking a full happy baby. hips rock side to side a little. And then bringing your arms down, snuggling those shoulder blades under your chest. Facing your palms up towards the sky, signaling to the universe that you are open to receive all of the lessons and blessings and guidance that you can. Opening your mind to your highest self, to your highest good. What can you do for the rest of your day to honor yourself, to honor your body, and to show up for yourself in this life? Closing the eyes, letting your mind drift into stillness, drifting into silence. Whatever thoughts may arise, just remember that you are so much more than your mind. There's no need to attach to any thoughts or feelings. Just witness them and then let them go. Keeping your eyes closed, bringing your awareness down to the earth, feeling all of the places where your body is supported by Mother Earth and by the ground below you. As you inhale, breathe in support and nourishment from the earth, just like how plants draw their life force and their nutrients up from the soil. As you breathe, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Rolling your wrists and ankles and finding some movement that feels good. Then wrapping your arms around you, hugging your knees into your chest. Just send some gratitude to your body. And roll into one side to press yourself up. Come to a cross-seated position. We will seal off the class. Inhale, arms up. Inviting in health, radiance, and vitality to your being. Unite the palms. Exhale, thumbs to the third eye. May we see clearly and trust our intuition. Exhaling the thumbs to the lips, may we speak words of kindness and truth. And finally, hands to the heart, may we act with love and compassion towards ourselves and others. Namaste. Thanks for joining me today, y'all. If you enjoyed this class and you are curious to know more about mobility and what kind of exercises to do to really expand your range of motion, including your strength, flexibility, stability, and overall control of your body and your dancing, sign up for the waitlist for YDA. This is my 90-day holistic cross-training mentorship program for dancers. It's a very small, tight-knit community where you get lots of one-on-one support, and I am here to help you reach your dancing goals, to help you have your highest confidence with your physical, mental, and emotional health so that you can go out there and shine as the performer that you want to be. All right, y'all, much love. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Mwah.